We're a small town, 1,700 people. Rural is what we are. Our definite income is farming and ranching, wheat farming, and pro-soy is the main crop. There's sunflower seeds, corn, cattle, a lot of cattle in the area. So we're ag-based. Everything is ag-related. That's the culture. My vision has always been for Akron to make a church of big people, not necessarily a big church, but a church of people that are big in their commitment to Christ, their focus for the gospel, to reach into the community. It's always been that. That's been the driving vision I've had. But my vision has changed from involvement in the community, from getting away from being into politics, the government, and the school, but going into personal touch. We're doing things called Adopt a Block, where we adopt a block, go in, clean it up, and have a barbecue. We're looking at moving in that direction for that block and just meeting the needs personally of people. So it's become more of from the city to reach the city now to touch individual lives. I'd like to see the Gateway District just blessed of the Lord. I'd like to see us recapture some of the old historic Midwest and the unity we had, but I'd also like to see us move forward in releasing young leaders. I'd like to see us move forward in making sure that rural churches are taken care of and that we help them find the vision for their town. God cares for small town America as much as He does large town America. I know that. I'm all supportive of urban and those ministries, but we must not forget small town America. There's a lot of us out here, and so I just like to see our district really encompass and embrace everyone in the district, and again, we recapture some of the unity in a new way that the old district had, the historic Midwest, and just be blessed of God in Eastern God. We are pretty true to who we are. But our culture is a small town.
I'm Steve Schultz, and I'm the senior pastor at the Parsons Foursquare Church, Parsons, Kansas. Our very first Sunday was Palm Sunday in 2000, and we had 2 people saved our first Sunday here, and then that continued to happen for about 85 weeks after that, where at least one person was saved every week. And that's been exciting for us to see as our church has grown and doubled in size, and it continues to happen today as we just continue to reach out to people and touch them right where they're at with their needs. Well, our community is pretty diverse because we have a pretty good Hispanic population, we have an African American population, plus Caucasian, and we've endeavored to reach out to everybody, and we strive to reach out to different ethnic groups and age groups too. We have lots of new babies right now, but we have 97-year-olds also too, so we have a wide range of ages that we reach out to also. Well, just like it is our hope here too, is I hope that we can continue to reach out to people that need to be reached out to and not be inclusive, but just be out there touching whoever we can in whatever way we can too, because there's a lot of needs out there, and you know, there's still a lot of people in Parsons that don't know Jesus, and we want to endeavor to touch them. And as a district too, I think we need to be about that also, of touching those that need to be touched.
Well, I got here, my family and I got here in August of 2001 and came on staff initially as just an assistant pastor, and then took over as the senior pastor that fall of 2001. And in coming into a small community, Bayfield's a very rural community of about, I think the town itself has about 1,400 people in it. And so coming into a town this size, we really began by just trying to put ourselves in the middle of as many situations as possible. You definitely do church a little bit different out here. You do church from a rural setting. I mean, 1,500 people is definitely a rural setting. The farmers, the cowboys, and so the whole impact and the whole emphasis of a lot of what we do around here is really geared around families, and you will see that in everything that we do. Very, very family oriented, because that's what our community is. Our community is an extremely family oriented community. It's Mayberry. I think my biggest hope and for the Gateway District is the ability for us, when you're so far away from what goes on in the big cities, we're quite a ways away from everything that happens in the cities, is the ability to be able to plug and to be able to resource and to be able to be a part of what the things that our district is doing, and how we can be a blessing to our district as a church, and how our district can be a blessing to us. And so one of my biggest goals for the Gateway District would be to be able to see us resource the district, and the district being able to connect and resource with us better and in new ways.